Hi, this is Zach with the Artist Corner again. We've got another awesome product demonstration video here for you. And this time we are going to be showcasing Krink. We have Krink alcohol ink markers, and we've got Krink alcohol based paint markers as well. These are really cool, and so we're going to show you some cool features about them. Alright, so the first thing we want to talk about here are these awesome alcohol ink markers, and these are going to be a dye base. They come in a few colors, and then we also have them here in a silver and a black. The colors are going to be transparent, and the silver and the black are going to be opaque, but we just want to show you a couple of cool applications with them. And so here we have a nice slick surface, and these are going to operate just like any old marker, but they're alcohol, so they're actually really nice flowing, especially on a smooth surface like this. We got some Electromax here. And what you can also do is you can take, like a blue color here, and you can actually go into it and you can start mixing your own colors. And you can see even the transparent lines showing through there. And now I even have a darker color that I can work with, and eventually it'll clean itself out. And then once we go over here to the green, again, you can see the same sort of effects happening. If I want to go ahead and mix into this, I can get a different variation of color, and there we go, even a little bit darker there. And it's just really cool because you can just mess around and you can have a lot of fun getting different effects, mixing even with a marker, believe it or not. And so it's a lot of cool fun. So now let me show you about the squeezable body markers. Alright, so the next thing we want to talk to you about are these squeezable paint markers. Now again, this is an alcohol-based paint, so you just want to keep that in mind whenever you're working with your mixed media type stuff. They do work well with acrylics, I know that, and you can use them for any other applications where you would use like an alcohol ink. But the cool function about this is that they come in all these really cool colors, and every single one of them is opaque. And so you can see here, it's got a nice squeezable body, it's got a nice tip on it there, a nice felt mohair tip. And what you can do with this is you can just get nice, consistent lines with it. And depending on, variation, here I'm not squeezing much, here I'm squeezing a lot. And so you get a lot of really cool effects that happen with it. Alright, so let's try a couple of different surfaces with the Krink alcohol paint markers. And again, these have a nice squeezable tip. They have a ball inside of them, so that way you can mix up the alcohol with the pigment itself. The really cool effect is what happens when you can bring in this black paper, and you can see the silver particularly does very, very well. And you can get these really nice, thick, broad, and consistent lines that show up beautifully on there. Again, it shows up really well on this white slick surface here, this Electromax. But these things also work really well on canvas as well. So I got a green here, or I'm sorry, a blue here, and you can see the consistency over that. This is actually the black marker that they make as well, and you can just see how opaque that is over top of this. And the one cool thing that I love about these markers is that if you introduce gravity to the equation here and you squeeze nice and hard, you can see that there is a nice drip effect that happens. And so that's something that's very desirable to a lot of people. And again, look at, it's just very opaque paint that happens with it. So as you can see, there are a lot of really cool possibilities that can happen with these markers. And we encourage you to come on into the store and check them out for yourselves. We've been enjoying them here ourselves, and we've been just having a blast with them. So again, the squeezable paint markers, these are going to be opaque in every color, including your yellows and your whites, the ones that are really difficult to do. They've done it. They've also got opaque in the black and the silver in the ink markers, and then the transparent ones are going to be the colored ones in the markers as well. And so this is another great product demonstration video that we just wanted to share with you all about this really cool product. We will see you the next time.